What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Dudes Who Bet Daily, August 26, 2022. We've got a full house today. We've got a pair of Haltermans and a Magic Man, all with best bets. Aaron and Jared down there live from Saratoga, trying to convince Jared to go outside and give us a live weather report. I don't know if it's going to actually happen, though. Aaron, you want to let us know the current conditions there in Saratoga Springs, New York?
Well, right here in the room, it's 70 degrees and nice, but outside it is pouring down rain for sure. Jared is not, nice cut, by the way, Somich. Jared is not going outside to check the weather, but he doesn't have to. It's pouring down rain right now. The forecast says thunderstorms on and off throughout the day. I don't know. I think it's kind of stopped. Like, I haven't heard it as bad, but it's not good.
Well, that's not wonderful news. Obviously, we've got a full card of grass races at Saratoga today. It's New York Stallion Series Day, so you've got quite a few short favorites earlier in the card. I think it's going to probably be pretty chalky early, and then it could get a little interesting late. And two of the races that I thought we should check out and preview are two of those turf races later that I think you've got a little bit better shot of a price. So let's jump right into it and kick it off with the Yaddo handicap, $200,000. This is for this is on the Interturf going a mile and a 16th, the eighth race on today's card. Your favorite is sitting on the board here at 3-1. Marvelous Maud, the 7-horse. Chad Brown, Irad Ortiz, Michael Dubb, Magic. What do you think? You playing or fading here?
Wait, are they on the turf or no? I thought we were saying they were off the turf.
Well, they're on right now.
We're gonna.
They are right now.
Stay on until they go off.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, in that sense, then, I like was it the 10 that you asked me about, the Classic Lady?
7-horse Marvelous Maud's the favorite, but if you like the 10 Classic Lady, tell us about it.
Yeah, no, sorry. I thought you meant it's Clematis Rosario. This horse, two back in the Mount Vernon Stakes, set the pace, going a one-turn mile at Belmont, and then got caught late. Going 2 turns here. There's not an overabundance of speed. You got the 6 that he'll probably go. The 9, the 10's not a need the lead type, but showed 4 back when Paco rode in the Ticonderoga Stakes at Belmont. She could sit off and do well too. So she's never missed the board in 6 starts at Saratoga. She's only 1 for 6 here. So if you like a horse like Mike's going to talk about to win, I think this is definitely a horse to use in the exotics.
Yeah, I actually like the other Classic and the other Clement right to the inside, the 9-horse here. Classic Colors, specifically if there is a cut in the ground. If you go back to that race 2 back, the last time we faced state bred competition, runs a career high 82 buyer, wins first off the bench, and beats Marvelous Maud, your favorite, in that spot. You're getting 8-1 right now on that Clement. I thought Classic Lady had a decent shot as well. Feels like a wide open race to me, Aaron. Where did you end up on top?
Well, I do like Marvelous Maud, but I'm just very skeptical that we're actually going to see a turf race in this one. With a big day coming up tomorrow, if there's any kind of, guess at all, then they're going to take it off. So if it's off the turf, you have to really look at the number 6, Make Mischief, for Mark Cassidy. This horse has the best turf or dirt form for sure. 2 races back was a $200,000 New York Bred Stakes winner over the dirt at Belmont Park. Last time out, faced Grade 2 Company at Gulfstream in the Princess Rooney. So I just have a feeling this thing is going to come off, and I think the 6 is going to be a big-time standout in that spot. If it doesn't, like I said, I do like Marvelous Maud. I thought the number 1, Ice Princess, was kind of interesting as well. This horse, got to start over this turf course last time out against Open Company allowance horses and got second, set the pace, got second in that race. Now we're going to New York Bred Company, second time on the turf, maybe improvement. I can expect an improvement a little bit from her. So I thought number 1, Ice Princess, had a shot at a price.
Papa Dude, do you have any interest in the Yaddo here? Or are you going to pass on this?
Damn it, Aaron stole all my thunder. I wanted to go to him because that was the horse I like to win anyway. So I am, it's very interesting that he's ran really well, and now he's switching to turf, which kind of is very fascinating to me that he's doing that. He's been running pretty well on dirt, so they must think he can run on turf. And like Eric said, if they don't run on it, and he makes perfect sense with the big card tomorrow, they're not going to tear that turf course up today. That's for sure. So, but I liked him anyway. So he stole all my thunder. That's who I'm going with. And I like this Marvelous Maud as well. But I think this horse will get a chance to win. Fletcher's the trainer, right? Isn't he the trainer of the 6-horse?
No, Cassie.
Cassie, that's right. Well, they know what they're doing. I mean, they're not just taking a flyer on this. We're not.
Right.
Not me training the horse. So I mean, I think he's worth a shot at 9-2, but he's not going to be 9-2 if they take it off the turf. That's for sure.
No, that horse would love it if they take it off the turf. 2 for 4 on a wet track with a 452 Tomlinson rating. Into Mischief out of Speightstown on the bottom. So obviously great for turf, great for wet. So it's a horse that I'm interested in either way. I think the 6 off the turf is a standout. On the turf, still one that I'm interested in playing. Since we are worried a little bit, we're going to go off the turf here. Let's jump to a dirt race. So I'm going to put you guys on the spot here. We're going to go to the first race at Saratoga. It's for 2-year-olds, maiden special weights, going 7 furlongs on the dirt. The reason I want to bring this one up, we are going to see Culligan. We've been talking about superstars in the making here. Culligan's another one debuting today at Saratoga that people have thought very, very highly of. Has been training wonderfully. This is an $825,000 Son of Justify out of Bar of Gold, which is a multiple Grade 1 winner in her own right. 8 to 5 on the morning line for Christophe Clement. You got Joel Rosario up. The workout reports are very, very good for this, and the field doesn't seem that deep here. I would love 8 to 5 if you can lock that up. I think you're going to see more of 4 to 5 here. Aaron, did you put Culligan on top? Is this one that you kind of been circling and waiting to debut?
I absolutely have. It's funny, Mike. It reminds me a lot of yesterday, that first race yesterday that you ended up picking on the show, where it's like you got a horse for a good first out trainer and a good trainer in general, and the workouts were there, and then the rest of the field was pretty sketchy. These are better horses in this race today. It's not a maiden claimer, it's a maiden special weight, but it's the same kind of formula, right? You got a good horse, great connections, great breeding. You got the workouts are there, and then you look at the rest of this field, and it's like the horse doesn't have to be just fantastic to win, even though we think that the horse could be. So, yeah, I put the 4 on top in that spot. You know, I think if you're going to try to play against the 4 with somebody, I would try to go with a longer price. I put the 7 Stowe on the World on top. This horse, another debuter, had a really solid workout in his last work leading up to this. Connections aren't as flashy as the 4 horse, but I think the 7 at 10 to 1, if you want to try to spice things up, makes a little bit of sense.
John Velasquez absolutely rejuvenated this year, up to 17% on the meet. Won his thousandth rate at Saratoga yesterday. It was a little frustrating. Would have preferred he lost that one and won a different one as he knocked me out of the late pick 5, but did get a win number 1,000 there. Magic, did you take a look at these first-time starters? Any opinion in this spot?
Well, and not a first-time starter, but maiden at like the 3 Boss Gym, just because you remember this race, Mike, pretty well. The debut at Saratoga, Makar, the runner-up, out of the gate. Irad Ortiz Jr. said, let's turn straight left, and took out like almost the entire field. This was the horse that was definitely bothered by that. It was bet 5 to 1 for the debut. If you can get 5 to 1 again, I think this is a horse that was looking okay for the debut. Maybe you look at the breeding, maybe needs a start or two, especially with that barn. If you want to do a 4-3 exacta here, I wouldn't hate that here. Let's throw the 3 into the mix here, just because that horse, did look decent for that debut. Pratt Road debut, rides back here, and just had no shot.
Yeah, and your boy Flavian Pratt, absolutely on fire. You mentioned him there. He had 4 wins yesterday, up to, 28 on the meet, just one behind Joel Rosario right now for that 3rd place, hitting at 20%. Interesting fact, he is the only jockey at Saratoga with a positive ROI on both the turf and the dirt right now at the Saratoga meet. Only jockey with a positive ROI on both surfaces.
14 to 1 shot yesterday helped a lot.
It doesn't hurt when you win with prices, and that's what he's been doing the last few days. It hasn't been the 2 to 1s or 3 to 1s out of the Chad Brown barn. It's been the 14 to 1s, the 8 to 1s. Things like that. That's definitely helped out. But one of them was out. Yeah, one of them was out of Chad Brown. The other was a Pletcher. Come on now. He wired a Chad Brown horse in that spot. So it's been interesting to see him to start get prices home there. Papa Dude, did you take a look at the 4th interest in these guys? I know you probably didn't, because this is off the cuff.
No, I have just spent the past hour doing the 6 stakes races, and now we've decided we're not going to cover them. So, and that's fine, because I did not look at the 4. I'm trying to buy a car, Mike. I don't have time to do this.
You told me that was a done deal yesterday. I don't want to hear about this car. I want to
no, it's
driveway by now.
It's a done deal, but I've had to be, when you're financially rich like me, you have to transfer funds from certain accounts, and it's been a major ordeal this morning.
What's the brand?
These
What's the brand of the car?
Huh?
What's the brand of the car?
It's a Buick, little Buick SUV. It's really cool. And I'm having to take these accounts from offshores in the Bahamas and places, and that takes a while to transfer to the United States. And I'm not sure we're going to be able to get the car today. I'm not sure. I'm trying to pull my influence around. I'm using Racing Dudes as a.
Please don't do that. No,
Yeah.
don't do that.
I understand. Sometimes it's tough to get your Dogecoin out of the Cayman Islands, Papa Dude. I get it. To buy your Buick. I totally understand. That's a common problem in the world today.
I'm hoping they're going to believe me when I say the money will definitely be in there tomorrow. I'm hoping they're going to go along with me on this.
Just show them your late pick 5 ticket as collateral. Then you're good, right?
Yeah. I was going to run off the Rockets for today and take that out there and say, here, you guys make enough money that you don't have to worry about me.
I love it. Yeah, it's funny. The dirt races today, a lot of shorter fields. So we were going to talk about the turf stakes races. Obviously, with the rain in Saratoga, we decided to go a little bit of different direction here. Talk about this 4th race, which I think is interesting. I like the 10 horse a little bit too, at 10-1. Second out for Mike Maker. Sharp Azteca. It's been one of the best sires in the U.S. so far. Now you're getting second out, adding the blinkers. So I think the 10's a little bit interesting.
Sure. Uh-oh.
Oh, it finally happened. You warned us this would happen.
His internet went out.
No.
There you go.
My
Oh,
bad.
he's back. Okay.
Okay, good. Yeah, we literally waiting for a Spectrum technician to come here and save me before a 3-hour live cast tomorrow with Magic. So we have to fly solo for that whole thing. All right, let's jump into the best bets today so that I don't get cut out again. Let's start it out with Papa Dude, heading back to the diamond here and going with my favorite team in baseball, Papa Dude. I love this. Tell me why the Cubbies are winning today.
Well, I wish I could give you some better answers here, but them damn Mets, I am sick of them. I'm not picking them anymore. I've only missed 2 games out of the last 7 picks, and both of them have been them. And that was kind of, the Mets just didn't score enough runs yesterday. The game went kind of like we thought it was going to do, but I thought the Mets would score 7 or 8 runs and get us over the hump, but they didn't. I considered 3 games today. And I'm going with the 1 because I feel like this one can pay us the best, and it definitely has a shot at winning. But I'll mention the other 2. I really like the Twins over the Giants tonight, but the odds aren't good enough for big-time bettors like us. And I think it's worth some coins throwing on the Cardinals against the Braves tonight too. I really do. I like the Cardinals in this game a lot. I almost went with them. But the Cubbies have been playing well. Milwaukee's fading. I like the Cubs. And I'm going to give away big-time trade secrets here. But when I'm struggling to find a game, and I wasn't real sold. I go and there's 4 or 5 people I look at online. And I don't do it every day, but I did today. And every single one of them went with the Cubs. And that sold it for me because I like the Cubbies in this game anyway. So they got Jordan Steele pitching. Don't look at his record. 4-7 is very misleading. Been outstanding in his last 4 starts. 3 runs the last 22 2/3 innings. Shut the Brewers out the other day. The Cubs ended up losing because they have a stupid manager and they take their pitcher out when he has a shutout going after 6 innings, which is unbelievable. Anyway, the bullpen blew the game. Freddie Peralta pitching for who the hell are they playing? Milwaukee. He's been up and down. I don't like him that well. I just think the Cubs have got a good shot and the price is right. So hopefully we can get this one home. We got him home the other day, and hopefully we can do it again. So I'm taking a little bit of a gamble today, and we'll go Cubs plus 130.
I don't hate it. I've been a little bit of a Justin Steele guy for a while here. At a 2.11 ERA in July, has a 0.79 ERA so far in August. That's pretty damn good. And yeah, as for yesterday, Papa Dude, 17 men left on base in that Mets game. Yeah, they went a combined 3 for 19 with runners in scoring position. That is not good. No, that's how you end up with a 4 total when you're trying to get to 7. You just need to get a couple more guys in.
Exactly. And that's the way gambling is. Remember the other day when we had the Yankees at the Grand Slam? Well, it evens up. You know?
Gave one back there. Anyway. All right. Magic, take us up north here. Going back to the CFL. Tough loss yesterday. It looked like that one was home. We had a lead in the 4th quarter, blew it, then almost got it back. Tell us why we're going to the Hamilton Tiger Cats today.
Man, that would piss me off too because Winnipeg got the ball back and then they were just running out the clock. And the second to last play of the game, I don't know if you guys actually watched this, the running back broke free. And I was like, they were up 2, and I was like, go, score a touchdown and cover. And then he got caught at like the 10, and then they finished. And I was like, God damn, that was so close. Winnipeg got the win. You know, I can't spell win without Winnipeg, but didn't get the cover, unfortunately. Hamilton Tiger Cats, I haven't touched them yet this season. Going for them to pull the upset here at Toronto. They're 0-5 on the road, so that's why we're catching a little bit of a price here. But they actually, last time out, lost at Montreal by 1 point. They gave up a field goal in the final seconds. They are statistically one of the best teams offensively. They're just last in turnovers, so they're kind of their own worst enemy. But Toronto's not very good. Hamilton's been facing better teams. They've been facing the West and being competitive. Toronto's been getting dusted pretty easily by the West when they face them. So I'm going to go with Hamilton, trying to pull the upset here and get that first road victory of the season. They call them the Tie Cats. I learned this. I think Tiger Cats is a little more football-y than Tie Cats.
Yeah, I mean, I was going to go with Thundercats. I actually pulled up some videos for it, and I can't play Thundercats because of copyright infringement. But we would have a little Thundercats clip here if I was allowed to do that here. All right, Aaron, save us. Go to Del Mar. Oops, wrong one.
Oh, magic.
This is for Thunder Rosa.
Well, listen, Thunder Rosa, I'm glad you get along with your employees better than Thunder Rosa does. That's for sure. We'd have to suspend you and fake an injury for you. All right, let's go on. Del Mar, race 1 on the card today. I'm going to go with the number 7 horse, Storming Machine. Listen, it's hard at Saratoga to pick one for the purposes of this show because you got a lot of chalk and then you don't really know what's going on with the turf or not. So anyway, we went to Del Mar. On debut, this horse ran very well. Got third, only beaten a half length. It was the same distance, same style or same type of race as what he's in today. You got John Sadler having another strong meet at Del Mar. You got Hernandez aboard. He's riding very well for Sadler. And it's another situation. You look at the rest of the field and it's like, well, if the 7 isn't winning this race, where are you going to go? All the horses that have started in the race weren't great. You could go to the number 3 Zookeeper, but the horse has had 2 chances now and hasn't been able to get the job done. And you look at these first-time starters, there's not much to bet in the first-time starters. You've got 3 of them, none of them real strong. You do have one from the Miller barn, but he's got his second jockey on him, so I'm not real excited about that horse. I just think Storming Machine is the one to beat here. So I'm going to kick it off. Del Mar, race 1. We're singling the number 7.
Yeah, I like it. Second time out, $560,000 off a $5,000 stud fee. Pretty crazy stud multiplier there, over 100 times, 110 times. So pretty nuts there on that 7 horse. This is where I ended up on top as well. So I like this to kick it off, and hopefully we can get that 7 home. All right, let's close out the show with my best bet. We're going to go to the feature at Saratoga. We'll call it the co-feature, I guess, here. This is going to be the 7th race on the card, the funny side, $200,000 for 2-year-olds going 6.5 furlongs. Look, we're going to see Adamo Firenze in this spot. He looked very, very, very good on debut and then came back in the grade 3 Sanford against Open Company, and I thought ran really well. He was up on the lead, pressing the whole time, and just kind of faded on the way home. 4-5 on the morning line. I think he gets the job done here. However, I do like to try and find these spots where we have heavy favorites. I don't like the second choice nearly as much, and that's the 1-horse Acoustic Avenue, who I think kind of behind the 8 ball here, going to break inside instead of outside. So in his debut, broke from the outside, from the 7 post to 10-horse field. Today, breaks from the 1, and it's not the fastest horse in the field. I think that's going to be Andiamo a Firenze. I think if the 5 clears the 1's in an awful lot of trouble. And then you go to the 4-horse here, Donegal Surges. Had a sneaky bad trip first time out. If you go back and you watch that, he ended up 5 wide. He had to check down the stretch. The speed figure doesn't line up exactly how good that race was. And I like it when you get a horse that's going to come from a little bit off the pace, chasing a horse that I think is going to get demoralized as a second speed. So I'm going to play the 5-4 exacta cold here. Hope we can get 5 or 6 to 1 on this, something like that, and get a nice little price home. Papa Dude, this is a stakes. Who did you like here?
The 5-horse is who I have in that one. Yep, that's who I have. And then, believe it or not, I like the 4 also.
There you go, Papa Dude.
Yeah. Hey, can I say one thing? I see Shotty's on here, and Shotty, I know you've made some coins, right?
Mm-hmm.
Aaron, I do have the right person, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I have so many fans, it's hard to tell. Anyway, I have seen Aaron showed me the coins. I haven't had a chance to get to Joplin. It's too busy, Shotty. Anyway, the coins are really, really cool, and I can't wait to see those in person. So thank you very much for those.
And just an FYI, Shotty, Jared opened his coins yesterday. I finally saw him, and he's got them. And Jared, say something to your fans, Shotty.
I already emailed her. They were great.
Oh, he already emailed you, Shotty. Well, sure, I should have known.
Seriously, that's very, very nice of you. I appreciate that very much. And I saw you around there, and I wanted to thank you.
It's a very, very cool gig there. She's helping make coins for House of Dragon right now, and made them previously for Game of Thrones. So very, very cool gig there. Actually working with George R.R. Martin to do that. I know got quite a few fans of those shows that are on this stream right now. So we really do appreciate that. It's a pretty sweet gig. Aaron, 7th race today. You going with Adamo Frenze as well?
Yeah, that's the most likely winner on the card, I think. So I think you picked a good one to try to get the exacta. Guess what? I have 4 in second. So
God, it's getting more and more weight on this 4's back as we go around this stream right now.
Yes, I know. So the 4 is definitely going to run third.
Matt, do you want to complete the curse here?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, so we're all going 5-4 here. Hopefully we can get this one home, because I do think you're actually going to get a decent price, because I don't think the 4 is going to be your second choice because of that number. Before we jump off real quick, I want to say congratulations to Michael Osen. We were sweating with him yesterday during the Magic Mike show, live to anywhere from 10K to 31,000. I lost a brutal photo for 20 grand, to be completely honest. I thought that 5 was home yesterday in the last with Saratoga. Luckily, he had the 6 as well, who got the nose down just in time. Still cashed a little over 11,000. So, Michael, congratulations. We're all rooting for you. Way to go. Got another big day today here at Saratoga and Del Mar. Saratoga's the New York Bred Stakes Special. There we go. Officially off the turf at Saratoga. So Aaron and I probably have to go make some changes, I'm guessing, as the scratches are about to roll out here with 30 minutes to go. We'll be off the turf at Saratoga, so make sure if you bought any of the premium products to look for changes, because those will be coming out shortly. Let's review the best bets real quick. We were 1-3 yesterday. We're 3-4 for the week, down $105. Here are the picks for today. Aaron's going to Del Mar, race number 1, horse number 7, 5-2 on the morning line. Papa Dude going with the Cubbies, the lovable losers, to get the job done today. I like it. Magic playing the Thundercats. Plus a 1.5 against Toronto. I'm going to head to Saratoga's 7th race, and I'm going to play a cold exacta. Cold exacta 5-4, not 4-5. So 5-4 exacta cold there. And we'll see everybody tomorrow. Thank you very much for joining us. We'll be back with more Dudes Who Bet Daily every Wednesday through Sunday at noon Eastern. Take care, everybody.